If you're a registered nurse, you know your financial life is, well, it's different. You've got this incredible earning potential, but you also face some really complex challenges. Today, we're going to break down a roadmap to financial freedom that's built specifically for high-income nurses like you. So let's start with a big number, $148,330. What is that? Well, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, that's the average salary for a registered nurse in California. I mean, that is an absolutely incredible income, and it puts you in a really powerful position to build some serious wealth. But here's the catch, isn't it? It's the big conflict. That six-figure salary, it holds the promise of real financial security. But in a state like California, that promise slams right into the reality of crazy expensive housing, high taxes, and just the cost of everything. That big salary doesn't automatically mean you're wealthy, not unless you have a very specific game plan. And that's exactly the game plan we're going to build today. Here's our roadmap. First, we're going to dig into your salary. Then we'll uncover what I like to call your financial superpower. After that, we have to navigate the high earner tax maze. And finally, we'll put it all together and see how you might be able to retire a lot sooner than you think. All right, first up, let's really explore that six-figure salary. We need to look at both the incredible promise it holds and the weird paradox it creates, especially when you look at your actual bottom line. So to put this all in perspective, check this out. These are the top 5 highest paying states for nurses in the entire country. And you can see California isn't just number 1, it's number 1 by a huge margin. We're talking almost $25,000 more than the next state. This right here, this is the foundation of your financial opportunity. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, but everything is so expensive here. And you're right, it is. But here's the most important part. The salary is so high that even after you adjust for the higher cost of living, California nurses still have the most purchasing power in the entire country. The whole key is just making sure that extra power is working for you and not just for your landlord at the grocery store. So how do you do that? How do you actually capitalize on that power? You need the right tools. And in this next part, we're going to reveal a financial superpower that a lot of nurses have access to, but honestly might not fully understand. It's called the 457B plan. Seriously, think of it as a secret weapon in your retirement planning arsenal. It's a special type of account that a lot of hospitals and government healthcare facilities offer. It kind of looks and feels like a 401k or a 403b, but it has a few features that are absolute game changers. Now, this is what makes this plan so incredibly powerful. Unlike with other accounts, you can max out your regular 403b and then also max out your 457b in the very same year. The contribution limits are completely separate. So that means you can put away a staggering $47,000 a year in tax-deferred savings. You're basically doubling the savings rate of most other professionals out there. But wait, this right here, this is the real magic trick. This quote reveals everything. You see, with a normal retirement account, if you touch that money before you're 59 and a half, you get hit with income tax plus a painful 10% penalty. But with a 457B, as long as you've left that employer, there is no 10% penalty, none. And this chart just lays it all out crystal clear. That 457B is your financial escape hatch. It's the key to being able to access your money for an early retirement or a career change, or even just a much-needed break, all without handing over an extra 10% to the IRS. This feature is a total game changer. Okay, so you've used your high income and your 457B to build a massive retirement nest egg. That's fantastic. But all that success creates a new challenge. You now have to navigate the high earner tax maze in retirement. And believe me, it can be a real trap if you're not prepared. Think about this for a second. That money that's sitting in your traditional tax-deferred accounts, it's not 100% yours. You see, you deferred the taxes. You didn't avoid them. So that means the IRS basically holds a lien on that account, just waiting to get its share when you start taking the money out. And this comes in the form of something called required minimum distributions, or RMDs. It's a mouthful, but basically once you hit a certain age, the government forces you to start taking money out of your 403b, whether you need it or not. And every single dollar you take out is taxed as regular income. And this is the hidden trap in retirement. If you saved really well, your RMDs can be huge. So big, in fact, that they can push you into a higher tax bracket. They can trigger higher Medicare premiums, and they just fundamentally reduce your control over your own money. It's what you'd call a high-class problem, for sure, but it is a problem.
So how do we put all these pieces together? You've got the high income, you've got the 457B superpower, and now you have the tax awareness. Well, we use them to aim for the ultimate goal, financial independence and retiring completely on your own terms.
And that brings us to the FIRE method. It stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. Honestly, it's less of a rigid formula and more of a mindset. It's all about saving aggressively so you can have the freedom to choose when and how you want to work, or not work at all. At the very heart of this whole FIRE movement is one single powerful number that helps you figure out your target, and that number is 25. This is called the Rule of 25. It's a really simple guideline. To be financially independent, you need to have saved about 25 times the amount of money you plan to spend each year in retirement. It just gives you a concrete, tangible goal to actually shoot for. So let's look at a really quick example. Let's say you figure you'll need about $80,000 a year to live your best life in retirement. Okay, you just multiply that by 25. Your target FIRE number, your financial independence goal, is $2 million. It's really that straightforward to get a baseline. And now we bring it all together. You remember that 457B plan we were talking about? It is the key that unlocks this entire strategy. It acts as a bridge account. It lets you retire early and live off those funds, penalty-free, to bridge the years between when you leave your job and when you turn 59 and a half. That's when you can finally tap your other retirement accounts. It's what makes the whole idea of early retirement actually possible. So we'll end with this thought. Your entire career is built around creating detailed, thoughtful, expert care plans for your patients. You are a master planner. The question is, are you applying that same level of expert care and foresight to your own financial future? Because with the right plan, you absolutely can.